more analysis from Washington, D.C. Let's bring in our colleague, Ken Dilanian. Ken, let's dig deeper into this app, Shadow, its parent or main investor acronym, the relationship with the Democratic Party in Iowa, how they began this relationship, and where we go from here. It can't simply be this thing failed, oops, we didn't have a third party verify. It's got to be more than that.
No, you're absolutely right, Stephanie. Look, I think one of the issues is very little is known about how this firm was picked, how it came to be. Security and election security experts who have looked at this firm on LinkedIn and looked at the people involved in it have said that there aren't really critical infrastructure experts associated with this. So it may have been more of a political firm than a cybersecurity, election security oriented firm, and constructed an app that in the end didn't do what it was supposed to do. But more than that, because, you know, anybody can write some bad code, right? There's plenty of precedent for, we see in our daily lives, sometimes things don't work. The issue here is that the Iowa Democrats didn't test this thing. And people knew, as we've reported, that on Monday, volunteer workers were having trouble downloading the app, were having trouble using the app. And yet that somehow wasn't flagged, and they didn't have a system in place, a backup system, so that they could take the results on the phone. And when you step back from that, Stephanie, what this is a blow to the credibility of American democracy, unfortunately, because this election, while it's a small rural state and it doesn't account for a lot of delegates, it was closely watched around the world, particularly in light of what happened in 2016. And my sources in the U.S. intelligence community are on edge, or are on alert for any kind of mishap, any problem, any sign of outside interference. Now, thankfully, they said they saw no sign of any kind of foreign interference or even domestic hacking here. This was purely a technological glitch. But nonetheless, it's an awful state of affairs, and it really underscores that elections in this country are run locally, and there are still as many as 9 states where some voters will vote with no paper ballot trail in November, no auditable way to check if something goes wrong. And so the security of our elections and the vulnerability is very much an ongoing issue.
We know it is a huge problem in this country. Americans don't trust the system, they don't trust government, and this certainly doesn't help.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.